As US President Donald Trump's second term nears its 200-day milestone, Americans are divided in their views on his leadership. A Times national poll and a Wall Street Journal focus group reveal deep divides, lingering frustrations, and a still loyal base, but one that's increasingly demanding results. First, the big picture. According to exclusive polling for The Times, half of Americans believe that the Trump economy is getting worse, with only 23% saying that they don't feel any direct financial benefit since he returned to the White House. Just 24% say that the economy is improving, while inflation remains the #1 concern in America. While U.S. economy grew at an annualized rate of 3% in the second quarter, many Americans remain uneasy. Tariff policies and the sweeping One Big Beautiful Bill, which cut taxes but also slashed healthcare spending and raised military investment, they are viewed more as missteps than achievements. The numbers don't get much better when it comes to job performance also. Trump's approval rating sits at 39%, down 3 points since April. A majority of 56% disapprove. But what about one of Trump's most surprising support groups in 2024? We are talking about the young men. In a Wall Street Journal roundtable, 6 young men in their 20s who voted for Trump sat down to assess his tenure so far. Though all still support him, they did not hold back on criticism. One major point of frustration is Trump's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files. All 6 men said that they were disappointed in what they see as a lack of transparency, particularly after months of promises to release the information that never materialized. On immigration, the group was split. Half said deportations were not happening fast enough, while others were unsure if a tougher stance was worth the social and political cost. When asked to grade Trump's performance, the numbers could not be more polarized. Among Republicans, 81% rate him as excellent or good, with a majority. 51% calling his tenure excellent. Among Democrats, it's the opposite. 0 rated him excellent and only 2% say that he is doing a good job, meaning that 98% view his leadership negatively. Independents lean critical too. Just 31% approve, while 49% call his tenure poor. Trump's support remains strong within his base, but beyond it, he faces deep skepticism and an increasingly entrenched divide. And well, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani is joining us live on the broadcast from New York. Hi, Susan. As Trump completes 200 days in the office, what is the mood like amongst the Americans there? Because the poll is giving us a split view, a divided view on Trump's performance so far.
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret that the public is polarized when it comes to this president, and really a continuation of his predecessor, Joe Biden, where we saw so much polarization when it came to these polls. This just seems to be the reality of American politics these days. It was interesting that a recent poll that YouGov did for the Times in the UK, one of the analysts said that it appears that President Trump's honeymoon period is over 6 months in. And while he has widespread support from Republicans, it's the independents, the younger voters, and the Democrats who are a cause of concern. And the reason this matters is, as we're leading up to the 2026 midterms, an across-the-line support for the sitting president is very important for his party to be able to control Capitol Hill as well.
Right, Susan, thanks for joining us on Race to Power.